Alright, hello guys, Loprez here. So today we're going to be doing a tutorial on how to hide characters in C#. So if you're writing like a console application, you can, you'll have like a star instead of the actual letter of a password or something like that. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty quick one, so let's begin. There's not much to say here. Alright, we're going to start by creating a public static string method, because of course we're going to be returning a string. Static string, and we'll name this HideCharacters, and we'll start that up like so. And the first thing we want to do is we're going to want to initialize the string. So we're going to do string password equals string, and this is more just for my sake. You can just do a simple like double quote if you want. I just like reading empty string. And we're going to want to initialize a console key. So key, and that should be good. So this is going to get the key that we're currently pressing. And we're going to want to put this all in a do while loop, because since we're handling chars and not a full string, because we want to individually change each char in a string, we want to do this until we hit a specific key. In a do while loop, we can check for the key that we want to do when we're finished entering the password or whatever in this case that we're trying to hide. So while the key does not equal ConsoleKey.Enter, we'll say. I think that's a pretty easy one. We will not break out of this do while loop, and afterwards we want to return pass, which is going to be the full string, right? And here, so now what we're going to do in the do while loop, we're going to want to, what's wrong? Use of unassigned local variable. Oh yeah, we're going to want to initialize key. So we'll start with var keyInfo and equals Console.ReadKey, and this will be intercept because we want to intercept every time this happens, and we'll do true. There we go. So this is what's going to be actually entering our keys into the string, and then we're going to want to initialize key with that keyInfo. keyInfo.Key. And then we're going to want to do a if we're going to want to check if the character is if the character is a control character or not. So if it isn't, we want to enter keyInfo.KeyChar. There we go. And if it isn't, we're going to want to add that character to our string. So what we're going to do on display, and this is something that can be configurable, Console.Write, and we're going to write the what we're going to be using to hide the character. So in this case, I'll just use a star, and then we're going to add to the password plus equals, and then we'll add the key to that array of the array of the string. And right now we should already have a working script. We'll want to add one more thing here, but if we run this, you'll see what's going on. There we go. And hello. And here, let's put a breakpoint right here. Actually, we'll do it right here. I want to see what password is. So if we go back here and we hit enter, we'll see that password is hello, which is what I typed out. So the only issue with this, though, is that if we Just continue. If we wanted to erase that character, it won't actually work. So we'll add that breakpoint again. Go back into here. So I wrote hello again, and I write backspace. Nothing happens. Hit enter. Password is still hello. So backspace does nothing with this scenario. So what we want to do now is we're going to want to add, before we check if it's a control character or not, we're going to want to check if the key is a backspace. So if key equals key, console key dot backspace, and we want to make sure that the password length is not goodness, where's that? There we go. Percent. We're gonna want to make sure the password length is not below 0, so we're gonna do password.Length, because otherwise you will probably get a null error exception. So as long as it's not, that's backwards, not less than 0, we want to do this, and we'll want to do this as an else if as well. Else. There we go. And what we'll want to do here is we'll want to go into Console.Write line, and we'll use the escape character of backspace, and backspace B, backslash B, there we go. And we'll also want to remove 1 from pass. And we'll do that by going equals, and then we'll do password. And this is a bit of shorthand, so what this is going to do is we'll do 0 ... uppercase 1. This is going to remove the last index of the password, so the most recent one that was entered. And now this should all work. I don't think there's anything else we need. I think we are golden. So let's run it. We'll give it a shot, see what happens. Add my breakpoint again. So we'll go here. There we go. And what we'll do... something funky happened there. So I hit backspace and it moved back 1. It did get rid of the character and password, so that's good. I think I might be missing 1 more backspace here. Let's try it that way and see if that works. That works. Okay. All right. So sorry, we're back. So what I was doing wrong, this is apparently very specific. So it has to be a backspace 1 and then space backspace and then 1 more backspace there. So backslash B space backslash B, and that'll actually get rid of the character in console. If you only had 1 backslash B, it still worked, but it didn't get rid of the visual character that was there, so the star would still show in the console. And for some reason, if you didn't put the space, it would do something even funkier on the console. So you have to do backspace and then space and then backspace, and that should work that way. And that's it. This is a really simple program. So now we can do a password. Well, make sure I typed that in correctly. Password. And we'll see down here that I typed in password. So we're golden. That's all we needed to do. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. This was an easy one. Have a great day.